So I tell the judge, the owner of my job said he'd fire me if I wasn't back at work today. He told me I needed to do whatever it takes to get out of jury duty, or I'd lose my job. Owner refused to let me do jury duty. This happened back in the 80s, my first job. I was working as a maintenance man at a local hotel. I had been there part-time since I was 16, and when I turned 18, I got a notice to attend jury duty. I picked a week and let my boss know. Well, the owner of the hotel found out. And let me tell you, this guy was always an unreasonable jerk to everyone who worked there. One day, he sees me in the hallway and tells me, "You need to do whatever it takes to get out of jury duty. I need you here that week. There's a big dog show, clogged drains, all kinds of stuff. If you're not at work, you're fired." So, day 1 of jury duty, I get selected for a week-long trial. The judge asks if anyone has a reason they can't serve. Now, I was nervous, I had never been in court before, and I was way too scared to lie. So I tell the judge, the owner of my job said he'd fire me if I wasn't back at work today. He told me I needed to do whatever it takes to get out of jury duty, or I'd lose my job. Other than that, I'm fine serving. The judge? He looks furious. He calls me up to the bench, asks for the owner's name, the business location, everything. Then, he hands a paper to the court officer and says something quietly. He still looks really mad. I go back to my seat. About an hour later, while they're still selecting jurors, the officer returns. And he's not alone. The owner of the hotel is right there, visibly shaken, in handcuffs, and being marched to the front of the judge's bench. The judge starts questioning him, and this guy is squirming, trying to weasel his way out of it. But the judge isn't having it. He lays into him, saying, "This juror will serve as long as needed, and you will do nothing to retaliate. I am filing charges against you, and if I hear that he is fired or faces any disciplinary action, I will hold you in contempt. Violation of a court order. And you will spend time behind bars, thinking about how important jury duty is." Then, get this, the judge makes him apologize to me, in open court. I made it onto the jury and served the full week. When I went back to work, I expected some kind of payback, but nothing. I didn't get fired. None of my shifts changed. And, somehow, I even got paid for the time I missed. I didn't ask why. The clerk checked in on me a few times, and I was even given a direct number to call if anything happened. It was awesome. I was untouchable after that. I kept working there until I saved enough to go back to school.